loss, more than shame. A soul still shining through the pain. I'm not the wreck they walked around. I'm standing here on solid ground. You can't find your way back, even when you fall between the cracks. Between the cracks.
Welcome down here between the cracks. One sec. I normally I do a weekly recap of what's going on in the TTI on Sunday. Today I'm not feeling well. I thought it was from doing yard work at my mom's house on Tuesday and Thursday, but it's Sunday and I shouldn't still be feeling like this. So I'm pretty sure I'm having a really bad fibro flare, which is upsetting me. I just want to say hi to everybody, Kazi, Misha, and Carnisol. Aria, I'm so happy that you're here. Thanks for popping over for this last minute. I don't know how long I'm going to talk. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I'm just, I feel like garbage. And I just felt like, I don't know, talking and not about anything that's been talked about already today. I've said enough on that. Yeah, fibro, I love you too, babe. Fibro flares suck really bad. Really bad. And I feel it. I feel it in my hands. I feel it. Hey, Darcy's. Good to see you. Thanks for popping over. I don't know if this is going to be very exciting. I'm in a lot of pain today. Hi, Crystal. Yeah, I'm in a lot of pain. As some of you know, I have some other things going on in my, uh-oh, did I just break a bracelet or an anklet? Whatever, I don't care. Yeah, I'm not having a great day, basically, I guess I would say. I have concerns about things going on in my life and this. And yesterday, I had a lovely day. I had so much fun. I went with a friend of mine downtown Detroit, which everybody that knows me knows I love. I just moved out to the lakes from downtown last fall. And thanks, Crystal. I appreciate that. And we went to the DIA, which is the Detroit Institute of Arts. And I love that place. It's one of the best art museums in the world. Unfortunately, right now they're recalibrating a bunch of stuff. So hardly any of the African American art was up. None of the Impressionist art was up. None of the modern art was up. It was disappointing, but I mean, still not entirely disappointing because you can sit in front of those giant Renaissance paintings and just think, wow, somebody painted that. And then, of course, we have the Diego Rivera mural room that he did in 1930s, I believe. Let me get some correct information on that. And then we went to Third Man Records. I don't know who knows Third Man Records. That's Jack White's record label, and he also has like 3 stores now. He opened his first one in Nashville, then he opened in Detroit and London. And one second. But we got there 3 minutes after they closed. And I was like, oh shoot. It's just, it's a bummer. So Diego's, let me see if I can get a good image. It's the Detroit Industry murals, and he did it between 1932 and 1933. So he and Frida Kahlo lived here. This Detroit is unfortunately where Frida lost their baby. Gotta go. Okay. Okay. Just don't scare anybody from the bushes, Misha. We don't need that. So these murals are just so beautiful. I don't know if how people feel about different pieces of art or whatever, but this is not going to be able to get, you know what, hang on, let me see if I can go back and get here. If I go to the,
my name is Benjamin Coleman. I'm a curator of American art here at the Detroit Institute of Arts. We are standing in the middle of Diego Rivera's Detroit Industry murals that he painted here in 1932 and 1933 that depict the economic vitality and life of the city of Detroit in the early 20th century.
Okay, that's all I'm going to show because it's boring me. So if it's boring me, it's got to be boring you all. But if you stand in the center of that, if you stand in the center of that room in the star, and you just not spin like fast because then you'll just get dizzy. But if you stand there and you just take in the whole room in a circle, it's just so beautiful. And the whole building is made of marble. It's just, I love that place. When I went to art school, I got we were allowed from that school to go free anytime we wanted to the museum because the school's right behind it. And back then, you had to pay to get in unless you had like a CCS student card. And but now, if anybody that lives in the what they call the Tri-County area of Detroit, which is the immediate Metro Detroit area, you can get in for free, which is awesome, and I love it. But I'm just disappointed when I can't see. I mean, I love to see the old stuff, and I always see things, in a different way every time I go from mood or whatever. But I think that part of this is a large 3-story museum, and all that walking, and I had sandals on, and then we went to eat, and then we went to walk down to where Third Man Records is. But I could feel the whole time that hi Danielle, welcome. But I could tell that my body was in just a ton of pain, and by the time I got home last night, I was supposed to go to a friend's like karaoke not block party, but karaoke patio party, and I couldn't move. And I got home and I laid down in bed and watched a little bit of TV, and I woke up today, and I've been in bed all day until I came into my office about a half an hour ago, and so I don't know how long this stream is going to be. I'm just feeling I'm in a lot of pain, and I feel very disconnected. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like today, this afternoon, evening, I don't like going over the same things over and over again, as that I'll get reheated or whatever, or I'll just be like, oh no, I don't even care. But my body is a wreck, and so I'm not working. Hello, Lioness. Good to see you. I'm not working. I don't feel, and one of the reasons that I went to the DIA yesterday is I wanted to be inspired to create again. I really miss making art. And one thing I did was I made some photos just with my phone, but I happen to have a phone with an amazing camera on it. But I prefer, a DSLR that I can hold I'm a big Nikon person. That's the cameras that I always had. But I was making some pictures, and it made me feel good. And I wanna sketch, but I can't even hold a pencil in my hand right now. We have court coming up on Wednesday, and Tuesday I'll be over at my mom's prepping her to get her ready. I wish she would let me be there at the house, even though she's going to have headphones on. I just would rather be there with her to support her. And I'm really, really hoping that this is the end of this nightmare, but I don't think it's ever going to end, really. I don't know. I want to be optimistic about it. I always try to err on the side of optimistic and positive, but it's July. It's like July 20th, which I didn't even realize it was the 20th. And this has been going on since March, and it's just, no details. Obviously, I won't speak of it or people involved or anything like that. It just happened to be stuck in one of those situations where a blended family doesn't get along. It happens a lot. Not everybody's the freaking Brady Bunch, right? There's been some good things going on in my life. I did meet our buddy, Healing Through Music, our Hockey Town John. We had, hey, Kermel, it's good to see you. I miss you. We had lunch. It was a very nice lunch. We spent a couple hours talking, and it was really nice. So that's now my third person that I've met. Yeah, it is always hard, right? Because we didn't necessarily get along before my stepdad got ill. So you can imagine that it went down really fast once he was in the hospital. And just feeling that. And also Friday was, so I had a boyfriend. I had a boyfriend once. I've had a few boyfriends. I'm not great at that whole relationship thing, but I had a boyfriend back from like 2006 to 2008. Maybe it was 2005. I don't know. He had two older sisters, and his eldest sister had 3 kids, 2 girls and a boy. And the eldest girl, I had, myself and this boyfriend had moved into his middle sister's house, and the state took away the kids from the eldest sister. And the middle sister came to me and asked, if we can get the kids, will you help me, raise them? I was like, yeah, absolutely. Of course I will. And we got the eldest, and she was 15, and I immediately bonded with that kid. She had such a terrible childhood. She never really had a chance. And on July 18th, 2008, she passed away from heroin overdose that my ex-boyfriend had provided her with. She was 17. She was six hours away from moving down to Tennessee to go to her dad's and kick. This was 7 months after we had broken up. I left him and left Michigan and moved back down to Florida. And within 7 months, she was gone. And then the day that she passed, I remember getting a phone call from the marketing agency I was working for, asking me if I wanted to work Warped Tour to promote the movie Pineapple Express. And I just said yes immediately, because I didn't want to be home. He had threatened me and said that I wasn't welcome at the funeral. And so I didn't come back to Michigan for her funeral. I went on Warped Tour and promoted this movie. And take care, Aria. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, I'm not my normal goofy, funny, laughing, joke making self right now. So Friday I don't even know how many years it's been, but she passed July 18th, 2008. So it's a lot of years. But some of these dates for some people, they never leave, and especially for a teenager, a teenager that I kind of took on, I mean, I not by myself, but just we had such a tight relationship. We were so close. And and I still have stuff going on here at the compound, and confused about how to move forward with that. But I'm in a lot of pain, but I wanted to, I don't know, I just wanted to come on and talk at least for a little while. Oh, another good thing. So, some people know that there's a YouTube show that I watch regularly. Let me see. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can pull that up. It's called. It comes on. It's 5 p.m. Pacific, and so that's 8 p.m. Eastern, and it's called Rock Tales. Thank you guys. I really appreciate that. I do. I really appreciate that. All the love. It means a lot. But I'm not pushing anyone to watch this show. It's very much about music and just being total music nerds, and also just telling stories, having fun, being friends. It's called Rock Tales Radio with Amit Zappa, and it's a great time there. There's literally absolutely 100% drama free. It's just people having fun and talking about music, and you can call in. They also have started doing a pre-show now. There's another, actually, let me see. There's another channel that Brendan and John Ross Bowie started called Record Junkies, which is a really amazing show in itself. A lot of fun. I'm gonna promo them too. But we had been talking about merch and ideas that these guys had about merch that they did have. And and people in the chat were saying like they had ideas for merch. And I thought, why don't we have a Discord server so that, the people in the chat can, connect with each other, get to know each other, whatever. And then, the guys on the show, Amit, Brendan, Richard, Gotti, if they want to come in and they do and interact with the, hey, Seventh, how are you? And they interact, they come in the Discord and interact. But so Amit actually offered me to be in charge of the Discord server. So I built it. I'm very proud of it. Hang on one second. Oh, hang on one second. I'm very proud of it. It's obviously still a work in progress, but I'm going to put a link because I'm proud of it. And I love the people that come to my channel, and I trust you all. And so yeah, there's a copy to the Rock Tales Discord server that I'm very proud of. I said that already, that I'm still building because I'm still learning. Honestly, I didn't know how to build a Discord server when I agreed to do it, but I had just happened to have one of those minds that make me, I could watch a YouTube video and follow the prompts of this, this guy, his name is Gesture, and he does all Discord content on his YouTube channel. And then I read, I was in some Reddit stuff and then just Google, and I taught myself how to build a server, and I'm still going. But right now, star of the show has arrived. I'm building that, just having fun with it, and it's it's nice. And I'm not saying like anybody, you have to go join this Discord server or watch these YouTube channels. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that these are friends of mine who bring me joy in my life every Friday. And now, more so. I feel like I have to find ways to be alive. I have to find ways to, feel joy and be creative, because I've been feeling so stifled because I'm not creating any art. I don't really even have any like space in the cottage to make art. I mean, I could make some space. I could probably steal back some of the cat's room. What do you think of that? If I steal your room, make my art studio. Anyways, you guys can take, hey, Kimbe, hi. Yeah, you can pet the dog. Hi, Zelda. Wow, I haven't seen you in a while. This is fantastic. I love that people are showing up for me, especially when I put the link up an hour ahead. Yeah, he is trying to soothe me. Yep. They do have a sixth sense. But this guy's also he's an attention whore, and you go back on pretty much any of my live streams that I've done, you will see Thomas's butthole. So I guess I should do this, huh? I'll just leave that on there for a minute as he's literally walking away. So things are going good in my life. I mean, obviously I still go through financial struggles, and I really honestly today I don't even know if I feel comfortable talking about it, but yeah, excuse you, sir. See, he tries to comfort me, and then he does really annoying stuff. No, you just stay on that side. Stay on that side. You don't even need to go over there and knock things over. Yeah, I mean, we could just have like a half an hour of Thomas and I interacting with each other. What are you doing? What are you doing? Where do you think you're going? I think not. Isn't that funny? Yeah, let's put that back up because it is really cute. There will be cat butt stuff. Yeah. Yes, he is a superstar. And I'm telling you, Misha, I'm fully open to doing that as merch. I am fully open to that thing that you made, because it's so perfect and I absolutely love it. Don't mind him. He's literally just, look, he's smelling my fingers. Look at his mouth. That was funny. That was a funny little moment. You know what? I'm glad that I came live, because I wasn't really feeling great in my my head or my heart or my body. But now I'm laughing, and this one's being a goofball. Stella, nice. Zelda. Frank is somewhere. I think she's laying on her back in the middle of the living room because it's a nice, cool evening. Hey, Lindsay, it's good to see you. Lindsay says hi, Thomas. Lindsay's the one that has titters that acts a lot like you. Only she's pretty. You're not pretty. You're handsome. Mwah. So you don't need to see my face. I guess you just need to see Thomas's face. But so I've been finding some things that bring me joy, even through, this fibro flare. So all last week I was working on the Discord, which is so cool. Hang on, I wonder, let me see if I can share it. I don't know if I can. Hang on. I guess maybe if I pull it up on the, here, let me see if I pull it up on the let's see if I hang on a second. Yeah, okay. I think I can. Stop. No, I want to continue. Oh, don't do this. Hang on a second. I'm gonna. Butt merch does work for you. Excellent. This is why I like you, Kermel, because you're a weirdo like us. And obviously, that is literally my life's motto. Stay weird, my friends. Okay, so I'm gonna share just what I've been doing. And oops, no, I'm gonna go to here. I want to go to here. Hey, Lindsay joined the Discord server. Thank you, Lindsay. It's very fun. It's very cool. I'm very proud of it. So I made all of these. I made all of these channels. I made some great. Here, let me show you. Oops. I made these great stickers out of these. Oh, I guess I can't just. Oh, if I go back, I made these great. They have these action figure. They have these action figure. No, that's not in that one. Where did I put it? Put it in here. Oh no, here. These are my photos from going downtown yesterday. So there's Third Man Records. That is a Shinola clock. It's you kind of can't fully see that it's Shinola. That's Hopcat downtown, like in Wayne State campus area on Woodward Avenue in Detroit. That's where we went for lunch. And I just loved this ice cream truck. And then it says right here, "Hi, how are you?" And I don't know how many people from back in the day can remember the "Hi, how are you" guy. And inside Hopcat, they had all of these paintings, and they had this awesome one of Alice Cooper, Iggy Pop, and then this was a great graffiti art that was like going up to the parking behind Third Man. And this is hilarious. Anyone who knows about Detroit and knows about the song "Don't Stop Believin'" by Journey, South Detroit is literally Windsor, Ontario, Canada. So this is really funny that this store sells that shirt. And then this is really beautiful. It says, "It takes heart to fight for something that so many consider a lost cause. A strong mind to breathe life into that cause and prove so many wrong. Keep your heart true and your mind strong, Detroit." And that spoke to me. That's on the side of Hopcat. And it just really spoke to me. Oh, that's a painting they did of Jack White. And okay, so that's it. That's with the photos. But I think, let's see. Okay, so these are, come on. Here they are. So they had these, I don't know if they actually had action figures made of them, but it's not going to go any big. It's just really funny. It's in the community chat. It's just really funny to me that these action figures that they had. Oh, we got Lindsay and Misha. Thank you. Your Hopcat shut down because of COVID and it never reopened. Oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry. I seem to be having worse fibromyalgia flares with this really hot weather. I don't know if that makes any sense. It makes a lot of sense, Zelda, because like I said, I did yard work at my mom's house Tuesday and Thursday, but she doesn't have a big yard. So it was very unusual to me that I would have such pain. I do believe that the heat and the humidity is making it worse because I feel it in every joint in my body. Like I feel it. I feel it in every joint in my fingers and my hands. Oh yeah, I'm not married. This is just my really awesome ring that reminds me. Let's see if it'll show. I don't think so. But it says "Let Them." Because I very much believe in that idea, right? Oh, the butt merch is live. Fantastic. Well, he's left the room now, so I could turn that off. Where is it live? Where's our merch store? So yeah, it's been a fun and difficult week for me at the same time. I think I may have lost a few friends um, by by saying that I was having money struggles. Some people haven't. Yeah, I think that the okay, thank you. I think that I think the swelling is from the humidity for sure. Let me look at this and see. I'm going to see this link. And yes, okay. Okay. What am I? Oh, hang on one second. Sorry. No, go back. Um, okay, yeah, I'll look at this. But yay, Misha, you're so good. I'm gonna actually yeah, I'll do this for you, Misha, because I don't really care right now, but I can't. I've also since last Sunday had this floaty in my right eye, and I can't seem to get it out, and it's really been frustrating me. And I've been because I'm an overthinker. I've been thinking about it too much. Um, Misha's going to be really happy that I did this so I can read better. Oh, yeah. Well, did it, oh, why does it say, oh, no, what, what are all the, why is it asking me all these questions? Um, I don't know. It's having me, I know you do. I know you love these. Here, I'll make you even happier. I'll make you double. Um, I'm gonna make it like double exciting for you. I'm gonna have to look at that. I would. I don't know. It's asking me all these things and I don't understand. Like, take me. Oh, all right, Danielle. Well, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Have a great time with your daughter. Um, yeah, yeah, it does. It's asking. It is your ASMR. You love the ASMR of the fingers. Oh, they're backwards. I'll pull this up. I when I was at the DIA, they have the shop, right? And this is where that's where I got them, but they were like $3 each. I was like, I'm not buying four more sets. Hi, Indigo. Yeah, I'm not buying four more sets of this of the hands for my fingers for $3 each. They're not hiding, they're just sitting right here. They just sit there. Thomas likes to knock them over, so sometimes they end up on the floor. Um, but yeah, again, I don't I don't have anything in particular to talk about. I'm just kind of stream of conscious talking about how things have been going. As I've canceled a couple of live streams again this last week. Didn't mean to do it. Well, he's got to stand up first, but we can always put this back on. And then we'll just keep ourselves covered, right? Um, it's so weird to feel really good about something and then feel really crappy about other stuff all at the same time. Not that I'm new to that feeling. It's just I haven't been here in a while. Yeah. Um, I am, and honestly, the ones this week when I scheduled them, apparently I did them so fast I wasn't paying attention to the time that I had them set for. And so the one during the week was set for 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I was at my mom's. Misha texted me and I was like, what? That's not supposed to be till 7:30. And then the one yesterday was set for 1 o'clock and I thought I had set it for 7:30. So for this week, it wasn't about me just not feeling motivated. It was about me totally messing up the time. I can't wear these, Misha, because they're reflecting too much back onto the, it's bothering me. I can see my, these do it too, don't they? Well, here, I'll put them back on for you because I know that you like them. My Elton John glasses, I call them. Oh, it's good to be silly, especially when you feel like ick. And I do. And this must be a particularly bad flare because my tongue hurts. Okay, yeah, this is 100%. I'm weird, and I just blame it on me being weird. I'm a weirdo. I'm a majestically awkward weirdo. And it's true. And I'm very proud, and I don't care. People can poke fun at me, and that's okay. They don't know me. I know me. You guys know me. I mean, anyone that is regularly here with me knows me to an extent because I share quite a bit of my life. But yeah, I am. Yeah, flare-ups are rude and we don't like them. We don't like them at all. It's just affecting every part of my body, including my brain. Like I'm just, I know. Well, that's because you are part of the Weirdos crew, Carmel. So obviously you love it. I did. I mean, there are some things happening in the TTI world this week. That's right. Darcy's. Is this your Weirdos coming out party, or like were you already? Oh my God. That's fantastic. I love it. I love it. It's a great joke. Oh, that's really good. I have to put my hair back up. It was bugging me the way it was at the moment. Obviously, the Hyde School lawsuit's still going on. More survivors are speaking out. Let me hold this distraction of a tail down. I mean, are we going to just fight? Is that what we're going to do? We're just going to fight. No. Who said anything about not knowing? Here, let's see what it looks like if I just put it down. I'm going to throw you through the screen window. What do you think? Or the screen door? But I think that you would actually like that. Wouldn't you? Oh, my hair looks crazy. I look like I've been in the ocean or something. Miss that. I was talking to Lindsay about this. I miss the ocean and the Gulf so much. Desperately. Are you rubbing your face on the microphone, sir? Is this your show? This is the Thomas and Jen show. Welcome. He always wants to love me. Or he wants to love me, or he wants to drive me crazy by knocking stuff down. He's just a butt. But I do, for all the time that I lived in Florida, I was either near the ocean or near the Gulf, and I loved it. And I was able to sink my feet in the sand to the water every day, and that was my grounding. And I've been searching for new ways to ground myself since I moved back to Michigan. And I can walk around outside barefoot, whatever, in the dirt and the grass, and it's nice. But thank you, Zelda. Thomas, you are beloved. You are. People love you. Look, over here. These people, they love you. They're your fans. You have fans. Okay, I will. Oh, those Japanese sand gardens. Yeah, I love that. And I have a lake across the street. My foot is so much better. The two toes are still swollen because obviously I did not live in the Keys. I have a couple friends that live in the Keys, but no, I lived in a small little enclave called Gulfport, which is surrounded by St. Petersburg. And then I lived in New Smyrna Beach on the ocean side and Daytona Beach on the ocean side. But no, I never lived in the Keys. I went to the Keys a lot. My foot, the sprain is gone. But the toes are still swollen and they're still healing, but they're fine. You can't do anything about toes. When I go out, I tape the two toes together, so that, it's not. Yeah. See, and Gulfport, and I don't know how it is now. I had a friend that had moved there, but then she moved out. I think it had something to do with one of the hurricanes and all the flooding. But it was this enclave of like weirdos and others, othered people, and people that were like dropping out of society. And I mean, when I lived there, they had an internet cafe, and I thought that was great. I mean, like, I had a computer and internet and everything. This was like 2005, 2006. I mean, listen, Kimbe, so's Michigan. The other day, it was literally 94% humidity. And I was like, I would rather be in Florida where I have the ocean or the Gulf to cool me off, but like I said, I live across the street from a lake. That's what I didn't finish. But my mom's got me all bugged out, and please make fun of me and get me to stop thinking about this. She was talking about how, all the beaches were shut down because the lakes had salmonella in it. And I was like, yeah, but the other lake that I live by has 2 beaches and they open those beaches. I said, would you feel better if I just go over there to that lake instead? Because I could literally just walk across a small street and go to and go to, the lake that I live on. So basically she said, wait, hang on. Love me some of those nobodies doing a show about that soon with Body Illusion. Excellence. Another not nobody. You know what you mean? If humidity gets too high here, I have to stay home from work. So yeah. My mom, wait, oops. Yeah, I was going to ask myself, how is Body doing? I haven't seen her around. Yeah. Well, it's not our fault that you live in the dirt belt, is it? No. Dust belt, dirt belt, rust belt. Rust belt. Isn't that what they call it? I don't know. She is her beautiful self. Good. And I did that too today. I rested all day. And as soon as I'm done rambling on about nothing, okay, he's gone again. As soon as I'm done rambling on about nothing, I'm going to go back to resting, strangely enough, on my heating pad, because it does help. It does help with the serious aches. But I just wanted, I don't know, I just wanted to talk. I just wanted to have a little communal time with some of my peoples. And ew. But I mean, so you just, instead of making some cheese sauce, you just made some like cheese curd. Isn't that what the chunky balls is called? Is the curd, isn't it? I don't know. I'm not a baker or a cooker, and I don't claim to be. So I am definitely not making fun of you, because you do way more than I do. I could boil some water and fry some things. I could probably cook. I just don't care to, because it's just me. You're so weird. That's why I like you. I don't understand why anybody would be interested in the nothing that is coming out of my mouth, but I don't know. I mean, I know I'm an interesting person. I'm an interesting. What is a thing that you bake that if you make too much noise or like hit the oven and it just like deflates. Isn't there like some kind of cake or something? Is it angel food? I don't know. But there's some kind of cake that if you so if we talk about somebody, they'll show up. Hello, love. Souffle. Thank you. That's it. Souffle. Yes. And then angel food cake does also. And I think it's hilarious. So I'm like, well, I could never make a souffle or an angel food cake because they would just be like all deflated because I make noise. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. So there, that's all. I'm sticking. Oh, you can't see everything. There we go. I'm sorry. I find it important for everybody to be reminded that I don't know how to adult. Oops. But yeah, so if anybody like doesn't have, I still have the Discord up. You know, if anybody ever like people that love music, that are not going to get triggered by people drinking cocktails and talking on a show, I 100% suggest checking out Rocktails Radio on YouTube Friday nights, 8 Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. And it's so much fun. You know, sometimes we'll be, talk about a specific album, like we did like a 50th anniversary of the first Fleetwood Mac album with Stevie and Lindsay, or because Ahmet's favorite band is Kiss, which reminds me, where's Lord Kiss Freak? He would really love this, actually, now that I think about it. Oops. Duck Magic. What? I'm sorry, I'm just reading. But yeah, we have been missing you, Carmel. I'm glad that you're well enough to be back. Is he? Oh yeah, he probably is. He probably is. And I haven't been really on YouTube this week. Not for any particular reason other than I've just been too exhausted. You know, when I am not doing anything, when I sit down with the TV or the computer, I haven't been purposely taking a break from YouTube. Honestly, I just have been, I guess, leading up to this flare. And I think that it's actually been happening for longer than I realize. I just think that it's getting worse. And the thing is that there's nothing I can do about it because I'm not gonna go to my doctor and say something about, pain meds, because I don't want to take pain meds. And I'm considering muscle relaxers, but I don't know. I know you have, and that's okay. It really is okay to take a break. Yeah. See, even Indigo said it's okay to take a break. We all need breaks sometimes. I just don't want to take too many breaks from creating content because it's something that I had promised myself that I would do on a more regular basis. Hi. Okay, I guess I better put this back up. You were gone for like 2 minutes. I thought maybe you were done. No. Okay, well, did you guys hear that? So funny. I mean, I haven't even really been talking to the people that I'm the closest to. I've just been, trying to make money and focusing on the Discord project. And sir, he stops everything. Yeah, you know what? It's funny because it's ironic, because what I had said when I came back was that I was going to do 1 live stream a week, and then I was going to do 2 pre-records. And the reason that I wanted to do the pre-records, but I did end up doing the Dr. Phil thing this week as a live stream, but I wanted to do pre-records so I can see. He doesn't like it. He can mess with me all he wants to. I mess with him, he gets mad. Oh, you're gonna try to bite me now? I'll bite your ear. Don't do it. But this week, interestingly enough, and I think it's because I'm getting more used to speaking in front of the camera and just not doing too much silence, is that yes, premieres. Yes, we are bringing them back. We need to bring them back because I can gladly sit in my chat after I've already recorded the content and interact with people. And the really serious stuff, Dr. Phil worked out great. I mean, except for me getting shut down and then having to edit it and lose all the original views and likes, but whatever. But aside from that, it ended up being really good interacting with people during it. But some of the stuff I would rather just report on it and then premiere it and be in the chat to ask questions or answer questions or just interact and thank people for being there at the premiere to watch with me. And another thing, I haven't really been creating any more music. I haven't written any lyrics. Hon, go ahead. Go relax. Hugs to you. Just thanks for stopping by. Well, I've actually gotten quite a bit better at it lately. There'll be times like during the Dr. Phil thing where I wasn't paying attention to the chat. I was paying attention to the content I was talking about. Listen, I can work around this guy. I don't care. I'm excited about your new one too. That's going to be spectacular. But I haven't been making music. I haven't even been like singing and doing my vocal not lessons really, but my vocal exercises. I haven't been feeling it. And so yeah, I'm just a little poopy today. So today's just one of those days. All right, Indigo, take care, love. I really appreciate everybody stopping by. I just, we're coming up in an hour, and this guy's just like really staring me down. Hello? 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 He's so funny. I love this guy. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about nothing for a little while, and I did it. So I feel, I'm pretty sure everyone here will accept the love. We have a good group of people. By the way, I love the new avatar. I think that's beautiful. And so I do have, thank you. I love you all too. I do have a couple coming up, a couple of videos. I have I want to say, well, I think it's tomorrow and Tuesday. I have a couple more coming up, and then I'll figure out if they're going to be live. Tomorrow's going to be anyway. I'll figure out if I'm going to pre-record and premiere it, or if I'm going to live stream it, and I'll put a community post up sometime early tomorrow. It just depends on how I feel, because if I can't get out of bed, then I can't get out of bed. I'm not going to do a live stream from bed because that's really weird. But are we recreating ABBA right now? Mamma mia. Okay. So I just want to thank you all for coming and spending some time with me, and not doing anything in particular. I appreciate every single one of you, and I do look forward to seeing you again this week, and definitely for sure next Sunday. So everybody, take care of yourselves. Be kind to somebody today or tomorrow because it's late. And just do your best to keep being kind. And if you can't be kind, yes, if you can't be kind, then don't worry about it, because nobody's perfect. And like Thomas and I always say, stay weird, my friends. Love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye for now. The Thomas and Jen show was relaxing, and thanks. You're welcome, Zelda. Thank you all. Bye for now.